welcome to Tuesdays with Tom. I'm Tom Bailey here with Matt Thompson today. We thank you for joining us. We have a great song for you today, and it is done by Bethel Music. It's called We Will Not Be Shaken. And something really cool about this song that I didn't even realize until Sunday when I did a little bit more research and preparation for this. I actually texted Matt on Saturday and asked him if he'd like to join, which he said he did. And then on Sunday when I did some research, the album and the song was released on January 26th, which is today, January 26th. So it was released in 2015. So this is why I'm 100% sure that we're doing the right song today and that somebody's going to get something big from this. So the song We Will Not Be Shaken comes from and was born out of Psalm 21:7. For the king trusts in the Lord, through the unfailing love of the Most High, he will not be shaken. And of course, Psalms comes out of a lot of songs from King David. And when King David was in battle and battling his foes and things were not looking good, he came out victorious. And it talks about his foes and his adversaries not even being gone yet. But the fact of the matter is that he had such confidence in God that he was already victorious, and he was working through the adversity as he went into battle and was killing his foes and coming out victorious. One of the neat things about this song is that it does not start on a verse. And verses in songs typically are the parts of the song that tells the story of the song, and when we get to the chorus, it reinforces the main idea of the song. And this song actually starts on the chorus, and I love that because the very first words of the chorus is, "For we trust in our God." And this is so important for us to do. And Matt's going to talk about that here in just a minute. But I want you to pay attention to the one verse that's in the song. Usually there's multiple verses, but the one verse in the song says, "Though the battle rages, we will stand in the fight. Though the armies rise up against us on all sides, we will not be shaken because we are victorious in Jesus." So Matt, what do you have to say about all that?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite worship songs of all time. And just like you said, one of the reasons I love it so much is because it doesn't say that we will not be tested. It doesn't say we won't be burdened with difficulties in this life, but it says that we will not be shaken by them and that we serve a God who is more powerful and stronger than anything that Satan can throw at us and that this broken world can drag us through, but that the Lord will take us through it. And I love that promise because it's not this it's not an assurance that we won't have difficult days or that we won't see difficult things, but an assurance that in the midst of those we serve a God who is so much greater and so much better than anything we could ever face in this world, and that we will not be shaken by the things that we have to fight against. And that's such a comforting promise for me, and that's why I love it so much.
Absolutely. Great. Are you ready to play? Ready to play?
Let's do it.
Awesome. So hopefully today we will not be shaken, inspired you, and know that you are not alone, that we have Jesus to turn to. And once again, I urge you to read your Bibles and attend service somewhere. And thank you very much for attending Tuesdays with Tom, and we'll see you again next week.
See you guys.